distinguished Toastmaster Partha Sarthi, who is about to join us, the District Director of District 120. Toastmaster Vinod Kumar, Program Quality Director of District 120. Distinguished Toastmaster Anirudh, the Club Director of District 120. The immediate past District Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Mohan Krishnan, who is also about to join us. Toastmaster Abhilash, Division C Director. Toastmaster Venkateshan, Division F Director. Toastmaster Pravda, Area C3 Director. Our charter member and founder of this club, Distinguished Toastmaster Sampath. Our club sponsor, Distinguished Toastmaster Neena Ma'am. Our keynote speaker, Dr. Pon Maitri. All the past presidents, visiting Toastmasters, my fellow Medleyans, and my dear guests. It is with immense pride I welcome you all to this milestone celebration of our beloved club. Today marks another milestone, a celebration of our club's journey, our shared experiences, and the legacy we continue to build together. When this club was founded back in 2008, it was not only a gathering of speakers, but also a gathering of seekers. Every person who walked through the doors of Medley had a different story. Some seeking confidence, some seeking a community, and others were seeking a place to find their voice. This club, our beloved club, was their compass. Let's now welcome our Distinguished Toastmaster Partha Sarthi, our Division Director, District Director. Our club, this club, our beloved club, was the compass, was the steady guide. It pointed towards courage whenever we felt fear. It pointed towards clarity whenever there was confusion in our thoughts. And most importantly, it pointed us towards a community. And it also made us remember that it is all a community what matters most. And we are all navigating together as a community in this journey. We travel together, we navigate together, and we get better. This club didn't promise any destination, but it always offered a direction. As we celebrate our achievements, what makes the club special is not what we have become, but what we have done. The voices we have unlocked, the leaders we have launched, and the change we have ignited. Today, as we reflect on our legacy, it is also important to look forward, because a compass doesn't only stop navigating from where we are or where we have got to, but it also guides us to the future as we go ahead. Today marks a remarkable milestone because our past is rich with stories. Today our present is full of purpose, and our future tomorrow is ignited by growth and transformation. Let us all join and travel in this journey, in this incredible journey together as one. I wish Medley and all its members many more such milestones hereafter. Now, it is my pleasure and privilege to introduce the Milestone Chair. She is an author, a founder of Savya Innovations, and a creative content strategist who weaves stories into and transformation into and experiences. Please join me in welcoming the Milestone Chair, Toastmaster Ramya.
Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters, dear guest. I'm happy to be here and witness the 850th meeting of Medley Toastmasters Club. I would like to begin with a very short story. One day in a forest, it was dark and gloomy. The sun was missing. The tree said, "Oh my God, how will I prepare the food without the sun?" The cock cried, "How will I crow without the sun?" All the animals were scared, confused, worried. Everywhere there was chaos. Boom! Suddenly the sun rose high and it apologized for being late. "Sorry guys, had a wonderful dream, dancing with the supermodel, so I overslept." So like the sun, we all have roles and responsibilities in our personal and professional life. Just like the sun, we have to stick to our duties to run things smoothly, especially like a club like Medley. Just imagine how many XCOM members, role players, speakers have done their job with dedication so that today we stand tall, proudly with 850th meeting. Let's keep rocking, and people who have overslept a bit, please take your roles, own your responsibilities. Remember, we are part of a legacy. Our imprints today will others follow tomorrow. So let's be like the sun, shining bright, spreading light wherever we are. I'm proud to be the milestone chair of this special meeting, and it's my privilege to introduce two inspiring Toastmasters as our MCs for today. Toastmaster Hema, a sports physiotherapist, and a proud mother of twins. She balances personal and professional commitments with grace. A mantra is worship your work, and Toastmaster Sri Vidya, an IT professional, an art enthusiast. She joined Medley in August to hone her communication skills, and she continues to learn and grow and contribute actively to the club. Let's give a warm round of applause to these.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ramya, contest chair. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Wondering why we are standing as a duo as TMODs? Well, to bring you double the fun and double the energy for the special meeting.
So, you know what? They say when you are involved with something too much, it keeps showing up in your dreams on occasions. So there was an event which I attended at my relative's house. And trust me, I was not concentrating on talking with the relatives. I was feeling the timer showing me the red card. That's what Toastmasters has done to me.
Oh, I completely get that. Sometimes Toastmasters follow us everywhere. And in moments like this, they remind me why today is so special at our 850th meeting. And a legacy of learning, friendship and growth.
850 meetings, can you believe that? It's like binge watching Mahabharata or the Friends series or the Game of Thrones. So it's truly a milestone here. That reminds me why today is so special. Except here, the drama is real and the speeches are shorter. And talk about the table topics.
Table topics truly bring out the courage in our members, don't you think?
Absolutely, and also the comedy. We look forward to the comedy part of every speaker, don't we? That's what makes Medley truly magical as well.
What better way to capture this journey than our meeting theme? Endure, excel, evolve. To endure is to stay the course even when challenges test our patience. To excel is to rise above, striving for excellence in every step we take. And to evolve is to transform, becoming stronger, wiser, and more capable with every experience.
So they say Rome was not built in a day. That's the same with leadership. Leadership cannot be built in a single day. It's shaped by resilience, consistency, effort, and growth.
With this, I would like to call distinguished Toastmaster Guru Prasad. Now it is honor to invite the distinguished Toastmaster Guru Prasad, who has guided and inspired many of us over the years. He has been with Toastmasters since 2011 and played multiple roles. Tonight, he also has a special role to introduce a very special guest. Please put your hands to welcome distinguished Toastmaster Guru Prasad.
Good afternoon, Medley.
Good afternoon.
Thank you very much for joining us in the 850th meeting. We always get excited when you choose a path to grow, climb, and reach its pinnacle. Do you agree? Yes. It's also equally exciting and interesting to be along with someone and watch that person aim for the pinnacle, walk through, climb, and grow. Hold this thought for a moment. When President Bharat, Toastmaster Bharat, called me to take over this session, I immediately volunteered, no hesitation at all, for two reasons. One is this is a privilege to conduct this session over here. Second is a bit of prejudice. I am the only person, I repeat, I am the only person who is most suitable and appropriate to conduct this session today. You may think of 1,000 things about me, but I am repeating, I am the only person most appropriate to conduct this because I was that person standing by the side watching this leader grow from her initial days of Toastmasters to her current position, and in every milestone I had some way or other interacted, engaged with her, grew myself and watched her grow. Right from the day when she was the president, first time I was ever invited to deliver a session in another club. Then she was a conference chair, she invited me to be a conference chair. I was always with her. Sometimes I was even a bit opposed to her due to the political geography of Toastmasters, that's a past story. But she never bothered. She understood the game of leadership and gave me space, gave everyone space to grow and this district to grow. I'm very proud to invite distinguished Toastmaster Suganti Pregesami. And remember, she's a Medleyan. Give one more person. So, this session is mostly about having a chat with her, understanding more about her journey, her role, her expectations, and our expectations. To do this, we conducted a small survey with Medleyans, asked them to share whatever they want. It's not my show completely, though I have a few questions in the list. The questions are from you, dear Medleyans. I am representing you asking this question. Let me begin, Suganti. October 2012. 2010. Just a few months before me. Otherwise, I would have been standing there, she would be standing here. Maybe. What made you to decide and join Toastmasters on that day?
I joined Toastmasters by accident. I didn't know what Toastmasters is until I attended my first meeting. My first meeting I attended after becoming a member. The reason was a friend of mine and I worked on the same project and he was serving as a then club president. They wanted a fifth member on September 30th to fulfill the criteria for the Medley Membership Building Award. Some soul, kind of betrayed them, didn't sign up for the membership, and so I volunteered to sign in for the membership to bring that smile onto my friend's face. I said I will attend your club meetings for one meeting, and then you are the president and I will go my way. I attended the first meeting, found a group of very vibrant people speaking about their personal lives, people running marathons, people talking about how they prepared to summit the base camp of Mount Everest. I decided this is definitely not the group that I belong to. One, they were all so motivated, they had so much happening in life that they felt comfortable in sharing with a group of strangers. Second, of course, was they were quite extroverted, and I continue to be. I was a super duper introvert, so I thought this is definitely not my place. But then 2 weeks later or something, one member from the audience, he found me at the cafeteria. I tried to hide behind a pillar, trying to hide from him, but he came, tapped my shoulder and said, "Hey, you're that new member, no? When are you giving your icebreaker speech?" I was so innocent, I didn't know what to say. I committed a date, and October 30th or something, I delivered my icebreaker speech, and since then, there's no looking back. So that's how I joined.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, by profession, I am a safety consultant. I always advise my clients to avoid accidents. But today I realized accidents do have benefits. What an accident it happened to be. Thank you very much, Sunati. And then, what was your first ever leadership role in Toastmasters?
I joined Toastmasters in, let's say, September or October 1st, 2010. Then from November, December onwards, I took a break from Toastmasters because I was curating a TEDx event at my hometown. When I came back in January, they told me you are now the club secretary. Till then, I thought the club only had a president. I was not even aware of the other executive committee roles. I learned what a club secretary. By the time I could fully understand and start discharging the roles and responsibilities of the club secretary, they said now we are in a shape where we need a vice president membership. Why don't you just put aside your secretary responsibilities and start focusing on the VPM? So if I were to say what would be my first club officer role that I learned and I wholeheartedly did, and something which kept me going on in my leadership journey, is the vice president membership role.
I will continue from there, ladies and gentlemen. She became the vice president, secretary, vice president membership, vice president public relations, vice president education, and president. There ends her club journey. Then she became area governor and division governor, with a specialty that when she was the area governor and division governor, her area and her division were recognized as #1 in the world. Not in the district, #1 in the world, if I am correct. Then, after doing district director or governor in your period?
Division governor.
No, when you went to the top leadership, where you were
District director.
District director, she was the district director. And then she decided to relive her earlier experiences, joined Medley and became president of Medley Toastmasters. This is the beauty of Toastmasters. You don't go to the pinnacle and stay there, no, I am next to God, I will not come down. She then came on and became a president short burst after working for the club. This is the beauty of the cycle you can go through in Toastmasters. For doing all this, I think you would have also interacted with, when you were in the early stages itself, you would have interacted with other clubs as well. From here I can say, Medley was almost like her second home. Every month at least 1 or 2 meetings she will come in and hear and attend. And one of the past presidents you saw, Toastmaster
Allow me to share that.
Tyagarajan, please share your experiences with him.
I walked into Medley on the 75th meeting because they said we have a contest, icebreaker contest. And that was the time that I met Tyagarajan sir. I came here, I overshot on time and I did not qualify to participate in the icebreaker contest, but then they had a table topics contest, and to my surprise, I won in the table topics contest. So Tyagarajan sir came and said, why don't you come for the next meeting and deliver your second speech in this club? His cajoling, his motivation and his words of encouragement kept me, bringing me back to Medley, and the fellow Medleyans here, of course, DTM Sundaraman sir and DTM Guru Prasad are the only two. Of course, occasionally DTM Sampath would come and motivate all of us, and then later
fly back.
Yes, at the next installation, we'll have to wait for his motivation. These are some of the familiar members. All through this club has been very kind enough to give me speech slots, meeting roles, and it opened the opportunity to interact and know the larger community.
Irrespective of age, Suganti, we are getting old in Toastmasters. Fine, we all joined as Toastmasters. We gave speeches, occasionally we played some roles. But what made you think of growing in the leadership ladder of Toastmasters?
I did tell you that I was an introvert, so the role of the vice president membership, whether I liked it or not, I had to stand at the door, put the Toastmasters hat on, which means that I became suddenly an extrovert for the next 2-3 hours, welcome everybody as if I knew who they were, tell them about Toastmasters, make them feel comfortable. Then I thought, okay, if this was my personal space and if I was welcoming a friend or an acquaintance, how would I make them feel comfortable at home? So I took on that same and put that in a Toastmasters meeting, and over a period of time, I started enjoying listening to the ways in which Toastmasters benefited those new members whom I inducted into the club. So that gave me a sense of fulfillment and gratification, and I also saw my own personality being changed in the sense I could smile more, I could talk more to strangers in front of having that one-on-one conversation. I was always comfortable in front of a crowd, but having those one-on-one conversations with a stranger was quite difficult. So that was something I think, if it was not the Vice President membership role, I don't think I would have started and gone through all the rest of the leadership roles.
Primarily, you have to apologize. We still have 2 key questions. We'll finish that session after this. Who is an international director? What are your responsibilities? And what we, the normal members of Toastmasters, can expect from you?
The board of Toastmasters International has a board of consisting of the international directors and the executive committee, the international president, the international president-elect, the first vice president, second vice president, and the international president, immediate past international president. So this is, of course, the CEO as well. So these 19 people comprise the board of Toastmasters International. The executive committee works on putting together the strategic plan for an organization, and one plan holds good for 3 years. The board of international directors works on those strategic plan, and we also discharge our fiduciary duties, which is love and care towards the organization, safeguarding the best interests of the organization and the members at large. So that is about the international director in a gist.
I think this will be the last question. What advice do you have for Toastmasters in taking up roles and growing based on your journey?
Okay. Chennai is not my hometown. I came from a tier 2 city like Salem, from a very humble background. So somebody who is not used to a metropolitan, cosmopolitan life, getting used to mingling with larger crowds who are much more confident. If I can do it, the support system is there. Look around, you have people sitting around you who really cheer for you when you're here as a speaker, when you're here as a role player and a leader. So bank on the support system that you get, take in the positive vibes, and whenever opportunities come your way, take it with a big yes. Don't doubt. When we say yes, we might not have all the answers, but I'm sure we will figure it out as we go. Seek for help, be receptive to feedback, and at any point of time, never self-doubt. You have it within you. You might have a lot of oppositions coming your way. You might have a lot of praises coming your way. Take it with a pinch of salt, because neither those criticisms, neither those nor the praises will get you where you want to keep going. So be true to yourself and just keep taking one step at a time.
That was a great message. Do you agree, Toastmasters? You have seen her, a self-made leader, strategic, determined and focused. She has marched past. She created a legacy. I know some of her mentees, unfortunately, they did not continue in Toastmasters, whom they groomed up and brought to very high levels. Still, there are a few questions, but timer is already frowning with the red card. You can simply ask the questions at the end of the, during a break or something in person. There were specific questions about how to build membership, how to go in education sessions. You can always reach out to her. And one last, this is not a question I want to know from you. Beyond Toastmasters, you have a very goody personal hobby. What is that hobby and passion? What is that, Sunambi?
Okay, I think you're expecting the answer that I would love to collect fridge magnets. So that's one of my...
That's exactly what we'd like to do today. I invite Toastmaster Bharat to hand over a small, very, very small token of affection, which is a fridge magnet with you on it. Can you show? And this is what we would like to present her in the form of this fridge magnet.
At this juncture, I may not be able to tell out all the names, but I immensely feel grateful for all the support that I've had from members of my home club Medley, from the TCS Maitri Chennai Toastmasters, and the larger Tamil Nadu Toastmasters fraternity at large, for always being willing to support and giving me those leadership opportunities using which I was able to explore and also improve not only my communication skills and leadership skills. So with a lot of gratitude, I accept this very, very thoughtful, and at this juncture, this is Sport Club.
My dear Toastmasters, young Toastmasters, this is a moment of honor for Medley. I am telling you, you will not realize we are receiving a ribbon for our post or having international director as our member. This is a moment of honor. Thank you very much for making this happen to me.
That was a very interesting session. Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Guru Prasad and distinguished Toastmaster Sugandhi. You can catch the rest of our conversation in our newsletter. We have a very interesting fireside chat as well with her. So up next, we have the privilege of hearing from a leader whose guidance, vision and passion have inspired Toastmasters across our district. Distinguished Toastmaster Pt2 has been a Toastmaster since 2006. He has served as a club growth director and a program quality director. He is also a charter member of JP Chennai chapters, which is the second long-standing club of our district. He is currently serving as a District 120 Director. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for distinguished Toastmasters.
Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and Medleyans. Congratulations on your 850th meeting. I think 850 means before that 849 successful meetings have happened, and I think everybody who has put in their efforts for these successful meetings deserve a big round of applause. So please round of applause. Okay, I did come park my car and then get into the building, press the lift button, the lift didn't come. I was wondering what happened, then asked the receptionist, well, I want to go to the meeting. What meeting? Gandhinagar Ladies Club. She said, oh, that's the next building. This is a hospital. Luckily, that lift was not working. I didn't know what would have happened otherwise, but I'm glad I'm here today on this, or maybe that's probably not in time, just a little bit later and ahead, or rather behind schedule. So this is a moment of celebration. So what do you do when you are celebrating? What do you do when you celebrate? Distribute sweets, okay.
Have fun.
What?
Have fun.
Have fun. Okay. How do you have fun? Socializing. I think I want an answer.
Dance.
I think Venkata session has attended so many of my sessions. Okay, so not allowed to answer, but that's the right answer. Dance. Right? Would you want to dance? I want to. Okay, don't worry. I'm not going to dance. I'm not going to dance here, but I want to tell something about something which dances. Do you know an animal which dances? Peacock. Okay, most of the people say peacock. Any other animal? Monkey dance. You are there in that. Okay, that is the problem. When you are trying to repeat a story, there are people who play spoil sport. Okay, I'm talking about an animal which is, of course, also an animal. It's called the honeybee. Okay, honeybees also do a dance which is called the waggle dance. And if you look at that dance, it's in the form of 8. Every time it does that, it's a different type of 8. And you know why? Because whenever a honeybee is coming and doing that dance in front of the hive, it means it has found a food source. And the shape of the 8 or the size of the 8 in which it does, the direction which will actually indicate the direction of the food source, how far away is that food source, and what is the quality of that food source. So all that a honeybee can communicate in a simple dance. Why I am telling that in Toastmasters? Imagine if a honeybee can do all that in a simple dance, how much we humans with the power of speech can communicate. Unfortunately, we do not always speak. whenever you go in an elevator full filled of people, there are always somebody who is trying to poke their hand to and switch the button, but they will not tell, sir, can I have fourth floor, or madam, can you press the third floor for me? We don't do that at all. We always see that, okay, we think we are introverts, so we should not ask them, or why would they ask you, is it my business or something? We think that they will, but more often than not, they are glad to do. So it's a time where we have to think, is there something small that I can start off with? Communicate with people whom you do not know. It may be something simple, but remember that person will also feel happy or glad to be spoken at instead of being in an unusual, awkward situation. So go ahead, make that small effort to speak up, and believe, and you will not even realize that how much difference it will make for somebody who is not been speaking, or who is somebody who is very in a proud world of their own. This might make something which will help them to refresh their minds, or think of something totally different, or think of something in a totally different way. So whenever possible, try to have a nudge somebody, ask them for help, or ask somebody if you can help, go ahead and do it, and they will really be happy about it. And even if you are happy or not about with it, they are going to feel the difference, and that difference is what is going to make a difference for you in your life. So this is the message I would want to tell you on this prestigious or this auspicious day of 850 milestone meetings, and look forward to greater celebrations of the Medleyians here. And I owe a lot to Medley, because as Sugandhi said, she had interactions with some of them. I had a lot of interactions with distinguished Toastmaster Guru Prasad. He was one of my area governors those days. So when I was serving as a division governor, when we had distinguished Toastmaster Sundaraman be part of the club growth team, when I was serving as club growth director, and many others, to our friends and so the colleagues who are working with us in different teams. So it's always something that we closely interacted with, and I look forward to going greater minds and greater milestones for, and wish greater milestones for Medley. All the very best. Thank you.
I would like to stay on stage a few minutes. I request Toastmaster Brother President to felicitate him.
Thank you.
Next, we have the honor of welcoming a leader whose dedication ensures that every Toastmaster meeting, every speech and every educational journey reaches the highest standards of excellence. Toastmaster Vinod Kumar is a visionary leader, and in his 7-year Toastmaster journey, he has started over 30 clubs. A true trailblazer, he became the first ever trio member elected from outside Chennai and first Medley Distinguished Club Growth Director of District 120. He is currently serving as Program Quality Director at District 120. Let us give a warm, enthusiastic welcome to
Thank you, Madam MC. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters.
Good afternoon.
Congratulations on this big milestone day, 850th milestone. When I look back into the club history, what I could see, it chartered in the year 2008. It was just 1 month before I joined my current organization. The organization that I'm part of was the first organization I joined immediately after my graduation. And looking back, often I realize that it's been a long journey with my organization, and if I have to put a correlation to what Medley has done, I'm sure it is a humongous achievement. And what another exemplary activity that I saw in your dashboard is that except for the first year, probably the chartering year, you have always been achieving excellence. A journey, the first year you've been select distinguished, and then after you were completely president distinguished year on year. And many a times, yes, that's because so this reflects the consistency. And again, another important element that I could notice is when I said president distinguished in the current year, it is the same recognition we will accord it to slightly distinguished status. So year on year, you have accomplished all the 10 goals, and consistently that you have done is really exemplifying a practice, which means there is a clear transition from XCOM to XCOM. And irrespective of the infusion of members, the process is helping the members and the club to take forward the excellence. So I looked at the first slide. It says that Medley is not just a club, it's a family. Okay, and I could see the amount of enthusiasm that you could demonstrate, because I was surprised to see that you have the entire data of XCOM leadership ever since your chartering year and year on year. I was looking back, if I go back to my home club, will I be able to extract the data? It's slightly a difficult task, but again, this shows that you have a broader vision to take it forward. And one important element that I always realize in Toastmasters is I correlate with what Simon Sinek says, right? So he said any organization, if they wanted to flourish, if they wanted to sustain, they talk about why. And when you say why is that you are existing, and only then you will attract your customers, then how and why or how and what you do follows later. I strongly believe in Toastmasters, we have a strong support system that exists in the form of mentors, in the form of leaders, in the form of friends and colleagues who have experienced in Toastmasters. So it will always be easy for us to figure out the how and what part of it. But in order to make the best utilization of all of these support systems that exist, it is necessary that why we exist and why we are here in Toastmasters. So this is a realization that all of us will have to bring, and the moment we have, we'll be able to make the best utilization of the entire Toastmasters journey. And not that here, we will also be able to expand. So I could see Medleyians have produced successful leaders in the past, and we also have a current international director. We also have members actively supporting other clubs, taking up training sessions. So please continue the same excellence journey, and looking forward to see Medley flourishing year on year and also supporting as many clubs as possible so that we all collectively can grow together. With that said, I'll hand over back to them.
We request you to stay on stage for a few seconds as we call upon our club Vice President Education Pramod to hand over a small felicitation. Thank you, Toastmaster Pramod. Thank you, Toastmaster Vinod. Up next, we are privileged to hear from a remarkable leader who doesn't just inspire through words, but through ideas rooted in centuries of philosophy and adds a modern management perspective on top. Dr. Medley is a PhD focused on transformational leadership through the lens of Indian philosophy, Karma Yoga. She brings a rare blend of global management insight and deep cultural wisdom. She helps middle managers rise from unseen contribution to influential leaders. Trained at IIM Ahmedabad by some of the finest Indian brains on teaching and research, she decodes power and politics as tools of courage, clarity, and integrity. Her mission is simple: to help managers claim their seat at the table, command respect, and lead with confidence. Today, she'll address us on an interesting topic: from invisible to influential, mastering power at work. Please join me in welcoming our keynote speaker,
Thank you all. So I'm an outsider from you all, and whatever you are doing is remarkable. And first time I'm coming for this Toastmaster Club, and very categorically you people are doing phenomenal work, and hats off to you all. And the kind of the years you are traveling, like 850 years meeting means years and years you are doing fantastic. I really bow to you all. Keep up the good work. I'm an outsider, so my way of talking will be different from what you people talk. I'm into academics, so I will be expecting you people to talk back to me whenever I'm asking you questions. And here, how many of you are working professionals? Almost, wow, yes. So my topic will be definitely relevant for you all. Okay, before getting into the topic where I want to speak into, let me ask you all one question. Just imagine a leader in your organization, one person in your organization, whom do you think is really fantastic, man? I want to become like that. Yes, a face flash. Yes. Okay, give me the quality of those person. One each. What is the quality of that person? calm and composed, very nice.
Dynamic.
Dynamic. Organized.
Blunt and honest.
Blunt and honest.
Empathy. Connecting.
Empathy. Connecting. Excellent. Yes, madam.
Visionary.
Visionary. Excellent.
Proactive and
Proactive. Commanding.
Courageous.
Courageous. Wonderful.
Naturally motivated.
Naturally motivated. Fantastic. Now let me ask you another question. Think of a leader in your organization who is politically good. A face flushed? Yes. I can hear one nice laugh. Yes. Yes, there is a person, a face flushed. I'm not asking the name of the person.
Not one face.
Many face. Yeah, wonderful. Okay, can you tell me? Can you describe what the characteristic of this person? Sarcastic. Witty. Okay.
Always smiling.
Always smiling. Okay, I'm also smiling, madam. Okay. Yes. Diplomatic. More of words. Okay.
Good strategist.
Strategist.
Good negotiator.
Good negotiator. Lovely.
Get things done.
Get things done. Wonderful. Wonderful.
Says one thing and does another.
Nina ma'am.
Says one thing and then does something else.
Excellent ma'am. Excellent. Says one thing and okay. You people are very, very sweet, I'll say. You had a negative connotation inside, but you are always having a very sugar-coatery words, isn't it? Have I touched it? Is it true? Yes, you are not bluntly telling it. Okay, what will others say? Let me tell it in a very nicer, sweeter manner. Yes or no? Yes. Yes. So, when it comes to politics, the word politics, leader means I'm happy. When the word political comes, I'm immediately, okay, let me take a back seat and sit here. Yes, and okay, let me ask you another question. How many of you want to be powerful? Yes, powerful. Many actually want to be powerful, but what will others say? Let me raise my hand or not. Heart of the heart, we want to be powerful. Let's take it. No, the heart of the heart, we want to be powerful. We want to rule the place where we are. But the problem is, we don't want to vehemently tell it in front of everyone that I want to be powerful, because we have a very, very sad and negative connotation towards politics. Because we know that we have seen people using it in a very negative fashion. Yes? During appraisal, this is something we have heard. I know how she got her promotion. I know how he got his promotion. I don't play this petty politics. I have to get the work what I have. I have to get my promotion for what I have done. We have said this. If at all we have not said, we have heard people saying this. They have to give for what I have done. I have delivered the best of my work. I have to get my promotion. If they are not saying, they are the loser. I will quit and go. All these things. Yeah, who is the loser?
Yes.
We?
Yes.
We are the loser. Actually, we are using some strategy to pacify ourselves, the hurt which we have got, where we could have played smartly and intelligently, where we didn't do, and we are giving some reason saying that it is politics. Politics, I don't play, it is dirty. All the more, is it not your responsibility to take that important seat? You have given it to an undeserving person. The promotion has gone to a very undeserving person. By giving this promotion to a non-deserving person, what have you done? You have also failed, and you have also made the organization to fail, isn't it? Is it not your responsibility to go for the good fight? Okay, let's come. We'll have a naked fight, power politics fight. Let's have that. You win, you take it. I win, I take it. Yeah? But the problem is we don't want to. Because somewhere, the heart of the heart, from our childhood, it is being said that politics, no. Because, see, politics is something, or power is something like a tool. It is like a knife. Knife is given to a person, to a doctor, he or she will be using to save a person. To a murderer, the person will be killing it. So, it will be using to kill a person. Yeah? So, same knife, it is a tool. The tool, you have to know how to use it. If you know how to use it, you will be excelling it. Isn't it? Yeah, so here I am going to give you some tips on that. Okay, now have you taken this idea of, okay, no politics, at least now? No? Not convinced? Oh my God, what a silence class is this? Are you convinced that politics is okay or not, at least now? Yes, sir. Yes, I like your thumbs up. Okay. So can we get into politics? Because see, I'll put it very bluntly to you all, to be into leadership position. Leadership means power plus concern for human. The problem is, through our leadership journey, we have seen people only as power holders, or only people who are having concern for human. If you are not striking a dependency equation, power and politics means creating a dependency equation. Okay, you said, no sir, you said getting things done is the challenge. Your leader will be a person who will say getting things done. Getting things done is actually the challenge what you all face, right? Getting things done. To your subordinate you say, he will be doing something else, whatever I say, he is not doing. I'm going and asking help from the other department, they are not supporting me. I'm telling to my boss, he is not supporting me. I'm telling my wife, she is not doing it. My husband not doing, my child not doing. Everywhere if you see, the problem is not getting things done as you want it to be. No one is doing things as you wanted, right? This is the challenge all through, all over, whichever place you go, this is the only crux, last thing which is you can come to us is getting things done. Getting things done, why will someone should do thing for you? Because you hold a position? Because you are a father? Because you are a husband, or because you are a wife, the other person should do the work for you? What? Silence.
It doesn't work like that.
It doesn't work
in the
like
long run.
Sorry?
Maybe, at least in the long run it doesn't work like that. Maybe 1 or 2 times it will work.
Yes.
That one it doesn't work.
Yes. So, it is not just the position with which you are in is going to help you. It is the dependency equation which you are creating. Until otherwise I feel dependent on her, whatever she is asking me, I will not be doing it. Right? I have to feel dependent. If I know that she is going to be my boss who can take me to next level, I will be doing whatever she is asking me to do. Right? The same with your subordinate. Until otherwise your subordinate feeling trusted towards you, or feeling that yeah, if something this person can do something for me, the person is not going to respect you or do work for you as you want it. Right? Yes? Am I making sense here?
Yes.
Yes. There are 3 ways you can get things done from your subordinate. One is you are asking him or her to do a work. So he is okay, he gave me, let me complete this work and give. One step. Second step, you are asking a work from your subordinate, and subordinate, oh my god, this person has come in, let me throw it on his face. No, before he shouts, let me throw it on his face and go off. This is the second level. Third, even before the person comes, I like the person, I should make it happen. Before the person comes and asks, let me complete and give it to that person. 3 ways, only these 3 ways, nothing else is there. Only these 3 ways you can get things done from your subordinate. One is getting just like that, okay, I'm asking and the other person is doing. The other one is grudgingly. Grudgingly happens when you are a power holder. The problem comes here, when you are a power holder, because you have to earn power. Without your earning power, this cannot happen. People doing it happily for you, if that is the situation, will you be very happy? People happily doing it for you, all things will be done, right? Your boss is happily giving you promotion. Oh, you deserve it, man. Your subordinate happily giving you work for you, you will be happy. For that, you have to create that dependency. How can you create that dependency? How can you create a dependency with your boss? How can your boss be dependent on you?
By being invaluable. By being invaluable.
Yes, by being an indispensable person in the organization or with my boss. If my boss knows, if I am there, he or she will be getting his or her promotion. Right? If this particular person is there, this team will be going to the next level. Second, yeah, only when your boss thinks that way. Same way your subordinates. If the person feels, how can you earn that? How can you do that? Again, you have not answered still. You are indispensable. How can you become powerful? Yes, sir.
You said about the 3 methods.
Yes.
I beg to differ there.
Yes, sir.
If you are a good leader, and you think there is a thing which has got to be done because it's good for X, Y, or Z, or for everyone, then this point of view you should transfer to the other person by convincing, motivating, by whatever method, or being in a very friendly conversation.
Yes.
And once that person buys it, without being in those three categories, that person will do the job.
Yeah, happily or what?
He is happy to do it because he has
Yes,
bought
that's
the
what I
point
said.
of
So
view.
he is one of the bracket.
No. The happily is, what you said about happily is, oh, this man, let me do it. Because you like that man, it's not a question of individual liking.
Yeah.
There is an
It can be any combination.
There is an issue. For another issue, the same theory will not apply. For a particular issue, a good leader can convince his team.
Yes, sir.
But this is a good job. It ought to be done, and it is good for everyone.
Excellent.
And once he is able to convince and convey this idea,
Perfect.
that fellow buys this argument. It
Excellent.
need not be going from the leader to that person anymore.
Got it,
Yes,
sir.
everything gets done.
Perfect. Got it, sir. That is what I'm saying. A person will be doing a work for you because of either liking or because the way you are making me to be dependent on you, or you are making me to trust you. These are the process which is involved. That is the reason I'm doing it.
The three things you said, they are pre-existing before even the job is given. But what I am saying is, for each job, the leader has to do this process.
Okay.
For each job, that fellow buys it, he does it. If he is not able to get convinced, he may not do it. That's a different thing.
Yes. Yes. If he is not convinced, he will not be doing it. That's what I'm trying to bring the point. Why with the struggle, what we have is we are unable to get things done from the other person. Why it is happening? There are people who are doing happily for you. There are people who are not happily doing for you. And if at all the whole crowd is happily doing it for me, it will be wonderful is what we are saying. So for that, convincing alone, I'm taking a point that I'll be touching in another 5 minutes time. That is also one of the fragment which I'll be touching. Just give me 5 minutes time, I'll be touching on that. Yes, so now I was talking about how you can be powerful. Yes, how can you be powerful? How can you create dependency in your space where you are in?
Excel in whatever you are doing.
Wonderful, excellent, skills. Okay, you are exceptionally skilled, you are excellent sales manager, or you are excellent person towards innovation, or you are excellent in your analytical skills, wonderful, you are excellent there, exceptional. Then, other thing, other ways. What are the other ways? Only one?
Punctual, perfection.
Role model, being a role model, wonderful. Then,
by showing them what is in it for them. By showing them what is in it for them.
what is their need? I know my need, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know my need.
Yeah, if I need to get work done,
Okay.
what they would get out of that work, what is in it for them.
For me, or what is that it is in for me to do that particular work you are saying. In that, how are you making me dependent on you? The question is, how are you making yourself in a position that others are dependent on you?
Truthful.
In this, you are just explaining. You are just a rule book for me. Will I be dependent on you for the rule book? Yes, I will be. You are actually having an important information. For information, yes, I am dependent on you. When I want to have some information, you are Mr. Venkat, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So if I need some information, I'll come to Venkat. Yeah. Okay. So that is one. One is expert. You being an expertise, the people will be coming for you because I don't know that particular skill. I come and learn from that person. I come to you because I don't have that piece of information. I'll come to you for that piece of information. What are the other ways you can create dependency?
By showing myself as an independent and individual contributor.
Okay.
I am only the person who holds the knowledge.
You have the knowledge. So again goes back to his thing. You are an expert. Then trust. How are you creating trust?
Being friendly and helpful.
Being friendly
and helpful.
Being friendly and helpful. Wonderful. I like that, man. I like that. We all have mentors. We all have mentors. Okay. This mentor is calling you 2 o'clock in the night, okay, and say that I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble, I need some support. It can be like immediate online support, or you have to go rush onto the road to help the person. It can be any kind of support. 2 o'clock in the night, the person is calling. Immediately, what will you do? Switch off the phone and keep it. Oh, I don't know how I was asleep.
I see if it's urgent and important.
Who is calling? The mentor is calling.
Your mentor is calling. The mentor is calling you. Won't you rush immediately? Do you whatever resources you have, you will just pool it to help that person, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Why are you doing that?
I'm grateful for whatever he or she has.
Excellent, wonderful. That is where sir's point and madam's point comes in. See, that person has touched you in some other manner, okay? The person has transformed you from what you are to a next person.
No,
What you
what is it? The gratefulness doesn't figure.
not gratefulness, sir. I am telling that.
Because whatever you are talking, it's about transaction.
No, I'm
coming
to.
Thinking of a higher plane.
Just give me some time, sir. I'm coming there. I got your point. That is where I'm bringing your point into that. Why? The reason why I brought you here is you told that I go clear that particular, give them instructions in that particular situation. You said that.
Inspiration, not inspiration.
Yeah, inspiration, instruction is what? That makes the person to be attached to you. That is where the mentorship comes in. Okay, your mentor has inspired you, taken you from particular position to the next level. Yeah, so that is called, we call it as referent power. In our organization, you have seen, some people will be like swiftly coming and going out, and the whole place will be energetically, will be vibrant. If that person sends you a message or mail or asks you, gentlemen, please come and do this little work for me, what will you do? You'll be just jumping and going and doing that work for that person. Yes, because the other person has already struck a chord with you. Oh, I have to do something for this man. Yeah, and that person is sending a mail. You will be like flying here and there. Yes, this person has sent me a mail. I have to do something for this person. This is called referent power. You have to be good in referent power. This is one of the basis of powers. You have to be a referent power. That is one. And next is, as I said, like the exceptional person you are. You're an expertise. This is expertise. Third is information. And the fourth is, most of us know that, authority. You go and sit in that particular, if the CEO of an organization comes, immediately you'll stand up. Yeah, automatically your body language changes. The way you speak changes because the position comes in. Yeah, the authority power comes in. Then reward power. We all grudgingly doing the work for our bosses because we want that promotion. We want that appraisal to happen. We do it for the reward. And the last is coerciveness. Last is coercive. Coerciveness is something threatening. Yeah, if this is not done, the other person will be threatening us. So we don't want that to happen. So these are the different bases of power we have. Out of all these 6 powers, which one is the best? Again, silence.
Being the boss.
Sir?
Being the boss.
Being in the powers.
Being the boss.
Being the boss. Being the boss. Okay, positional power. Fine. Out of all these 6 powers I said, which one is the best?
Where people willingly do it for.
Referent power. Okay. Then all of you are saying it is referent power?
Mix up everything.
Mix of everything. You have all 6 resources. You have to use all it in the mix, right? You should have all 6 powers. That is very important. You should be intelligently using which lever at which place. That is very, very important. And out of all these things, as per the rating, I will say first is referent power. Because the person is doing, because the person has a liking for you. You be in position, you give a reward, or you be a threatening person, whoever it is. I like you for the person who you are because you have transformed me to a different person. I like you. Here nothing else, if nothing else is there also, this person will get things done because I like the person. Second is this expert power. Second is expert power because in this particular era, everything is swiftly going up. Everything is jumping up. Within weeks and weeks, we see some AI is coming and technology is changing. Everything. To be on toes is very difficult. We are lazy beings. We have to accept it. Sometimes we want to take a little rest. Okay, let me pause and keep a little rest. And what happens then? Immediately, there is another person who have come there. And people are flocking to that person, not you. So you lost power. See, the problem with power is that you have to hold power all the time. If you lose it a little bit, it will go to the other person. People will be just going to the other person. Yeah, that is where power is like a kindergarten. You have to go from kindergarten to the next level. That is where concern for human comes. Power plus concern for human is what is leadership. Without leadership, if you are just having power, people will hate you. Sooner they will hate you. You are in that particular boss position. You are using everyone for your own personal need. People will start hating you. They know your game. Once they know the game, they will be like, okay, goodbye. Yeah, so you have to shift your gear. Okay, first step is power. People should be dependent on me. I have all this power. People are coming to me. Well and good. You have attracted people towards you. Now next step is what? Do the next level. Go to the next level. Go to the transactional leadership. Transactional leadership is where you go tell them, I give you 10 rupees, you give me 10 oranges. Simple. You do this work, I'll get you this. You do this work, I'll get you promotion. You do this, I'll get you increment. You have a transaction with your people there. When you have the transaction, maximum 2 years you can have this particular technique. Not more than that, because they also know the game. You promise, but the management would have decided something. They will say like, no, this year we are not giving any promotion. This year no increment. You go tell your subordinate, trust broken, gone. I cannot trust this man, but he cannot help me to grow in the organization. Gone. So, transaction leadership to a level, but what you have to be intelligently doing during this transactional leadership is understand what your people are. Inspire them. You have to be a role model. Inspire them. Make them to become the best of themselves. So what happens is, one beautiful word Mr. Guru was telling to Madam, I don't get your name. Suganti. He was, the international director, So he was telling a beautiful word. When I was growing, I was getting myself into the career, I was making her to go to the next step. That is what is transforming. There the dependency equation is created very beautifully. So this person is going to the next step and pulling the other person to the next step. So what happens here, it is not power dynamics anymore. It is more than power dynamics. It is not just transaction, it goes to the next level of transforming the other person. You get the difference, you get to see what I'm trying to bring in. Power is important, power plus concern for human, that is where the transaction come, I give you 10 rupees, you give me 10 oranges, you do this, I give you promotion, all this. Yes, gentlemen. So how much time I have?
10 minutes.
I have 10 minutes. Thank you. So this is the second level it comes. Okay. So transformation is where you are inspiring your people. It is no more just a giving of what to say, monetary things or reward or something. It is more than monetary things. Now you are going and next to the level of making the person to be a better human being. Taking the present self to the next higher self of the person. How are you taking them? Giving them individual consideration. You cannot treat Mr. Anto, right? Yeah, Mr. Anto and Madam MC together. He has different potential, she has different potential. I have to address both of them different. Here the dependency equation also is different. So I have to strike that balance very clearly. I have to transform the person, and so for that second is inspiration. Individual consideration, next is inspiration, that is I have to be a role model. I have to inspire them. How can I inspire them? Giving them meaning for the work what they are doing. I have to bring a value congruence. What they are doing and what their personal value and organizational value and the leader's value. How many of you like CSK? We all have our own darling cricket teams, is it? Mumbai Indians or RCB, we see people just raving for that. When they win, what happens to you? When Dhoni wins, what happens to you?
Nothing.
Nothing? You don't like it. Okay, I'm not talking about an outlier. Okay, so when the Dhoni wins or CSK wins, what happens? Very happy, you jump. Okay, we see people just punching the TV, all those drama we can see. When someone wins, I feel I am winning is how beautiful it is. When your subordinate feel that when you win, it is his or her own win, how beautiful it will be. For that, you have to instill pride in the work what they are doing. I don't like my boss, I don't like my organization, I don't like my job. Why I'm coming for my salary. This is not going to be a sustainable model. Until otherwise they self-expand and include you into their self. Okay, this person has a purpose, has a vision, has an ambition, and that ambition is in line with my own value, and by that congruence this person is going to take me to the next level. That is what is leadership. And for that, from the first stage you have to travel. People generally talk only about the last stage. They don't talk about the first two stages. The first two stages is very important, because if you are not carrying power and concern for human equally, you will not be respected. See, imagine a person who is servant leader, okay? Always serving for his subordinates, always whatever you are saying, I'm doing. in 3 to 4 years, that person will be betrayed, and you will have a lot of heartaches because there is no detachment there. I have done so much for my subordinate, and he stamped on me and he went up. Yeah, that hurt will be there. You have to balance it well, because you don't have power in that first case. The second case, you have only power and you don't have concern for human, you become a Hitler. People are not going to like you. You should have a right balance of this. And I'll end this with a nice story, okay? This story is, which is very close to my heart. Whenever I feel little down, I use this story to motivate myself and my students. So this story goes like this. There is a herd of sheep, okay? In the sheep, there is one little lion cub. Okay? Little lion cub is also growing along with the sheep, thinking that it is also a sheep and grazing and living a very timid life. Okay, very soft, timid, running whenever, when something is coming and attacking them, it also run along with the sheep. It just hides himself. So one day, what happened is a lion, a majestic lion, just comes and roaring, started hunting, and it is also running along with the sheep when this lion was coming. And this lion is, what? A little lion cub is running along with the sheep. What is happening? And it just went to the lion cub and asking, what are you doing here? No, no, don't kill me, don't kill me. I'll just run away from you. Like, what are you talking? You are a lion. You are the king of the jungle. What are you doing? And this little lion said, no, no, I'm a sheep. Come, see yourself in the puddle of water. You see what you are, who you are. You are not a sheep, you are a lion. And that moment when the little cub saw its own reflection in that little puddle of water, it understood it's a lion, and then started roaring. I want you all to roar like that, like a lion. Do not shy away from power or politics, but again, concern for human is what is going to make you a human. Yeah, because or else you become an animal. So you have to be very, very careful because it has a beautiful way of taking out the demon out of you. So please be very careful. When you are in positional power, be very careful. Okay, I am in this power. With that power, what can I do? What can I do better? Yeah, so that is how your way of thinking. So do not shy away. Go for your political fight heads on and give your full fight with courage, with responsibility, with integrity. With this, I can take questions if you want. I can take questions, and the couple of minutes I have.
Yes.
Yes, couple of minutes I can take questions. Yes, gentlemen.
I'm sure because you've taken this topic and you also come from that background. My name is Krishna.
Yeah, hi Krishna.
So I'm sure you are familiar with the book 48 Laws of Power.
Yeah, don't read that.
Yeah, exactly. That was going to be my question. I've not read it, right? But I know the content of it, at least the gist of the content of that, which seems to be in the opposite direction of your talk today.
Yes.
I just like to
Yes, so 48 Laws of Power, I'll say go read it, but you should know how intelligently you are using it, because that book is making you a power holder. You are, that is not, people are not going to like you after that. See, the major, the important equation for being in power is you have to hold the power always, not by manipulation. That book is about manipulation. You're not supposed to manipulate people. When I get to know that Krishna is using me, immediately I'll hate Krishna and I'll be just saying goodbye Krishna. You lost power. Then you are going to use it to Mr. Bharat. And Bharat also know from Maithili, okay, Krishna will be using me. So he will be very skeptical with you. So that same strategy cannot work all the time. Maybe for a little time, yes, you might be enjoying that resources, but it is not long-standing. If you want to have a long-term leadership potential, you should have power, but it should not be manipulated. Very, very careful. Always do not be manipulated. Be authentic. If you are authentic, people will be talking to you. Yes, thank you. Any other questions? Lovely. So no questions? Maybe I can take it offline also. Gentlemen, am I on time? Yes. Thank you so much for this wonderful
It was indeed a very insightful thing. Thank you. For half an hour, you had taken us to the morning classroom and brought us back to the Toastmasters. Thank you so much for that. I would like to invite distinguished Toastmaster from the Imagine for just do the presentation.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
because I'm sure many of our members will be looking into the recording tomorrow when it is uploaded.
Okay.
Go through it again. And then
Okay.
I kind of, because it was quite fast.
Okay, fine. Maybe because I was very bothered about the timing, so maybe I was a little fast to complete the content.
This is what Toastmaster does. But we should become a member here after some time. You will master time.
Doing a bit of marketing.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmasters company. It is now time to move to the soul of any Toastmasters meeting, the prepared speech for the day. Prepared speech for the day is Toastmaster Dinesh. I would like to invite Toastmaster Jayashree as evaluator. Toastmaster Jayashree Sundararaja is a passionate Toastmaster who is a division level contest podium finisher in international speech contest, table topics and evaluation speech contest. She was the program chair of District 120's annual conference, Discover 2025. Currently, she serves as the Vice President, membership of Medley Toastmaster Club, District Toastmaster Jayashree.
Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters, Medley members, and my dear guests. Today, our dear friend Toastmaster Dinesh is delivering a project speech from the pathway Persuasive Influence. Level 3, Project 1, Inspire Your Audience, which is in alignment with what the keynote speaker did speak some time back. The purpose of this project is for the member to practice writing and delivering a speech that inspires others. The purpose of the speech is for the member to inspire the audience. Timer, please note the speech duration is for 5 to 7 minutes. Wishing you very good luck. Dinesh, back to you.
Thank you so much. Now I would like to call our Toastmaster Dinesh, who has been part of Medley Club for 5 years. Medleys have always been a huge source of inspiration for him. Each of the unique stories have always made him to salute them. Toastmaster Dinesh. Please give a round of applause. Burning this year. All the best.
How many of you have failed in something but yet bounced back later? Please raise your hands. Thank you. Good afternoon, Toastmasters of the day, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. My story starts in the year 2015. I was about to join MBA in Singapore. Like me, there were many students from different national backgrounds who were there in the auditorium. The auditorium was completely packed. To my left was sitting a beautiful Chinese girl. Her fair skin, slim body, and ponytail hair would make any boy skip a heartbeat. And that day, I fell prey to her. I tried all antics to gain her attention. I tried coughing, I tried to whistle, but no matter what I did, she just looked at the stage or she was looking at the phone. All my antics went in vain. My desperation stems right from my undergraduation days, you remember. I studied civil engineering in one of the most strictest colleges, Chennai OMR, you could ever think.
Satyabama.
No, somewhat near. The chairman laid out the principles on the very first day of the college. No matter, he doesn't care how many arrears you have or how much you eat, that doesn't matter. For him, there is only one rule. Boy, boy, talk, girl, girl, talk, boy, girl, no talk. Boy, boy, jingle, jingle, girl, girl, mingle, mingle, boy, girl, no jingle, mingle. According to him, that is the sole criteria in which the college has to be run. And from that background, and coming back to 2015, I was in a massive desperation, looking at that girl, particularly how beautiful she was. Later, the HOD started speaking and she told everyone to introduce themselves. When the mic came to me, I took it and I said, I am CJ Dinesh Shekhar. I studied civil engineering in Chennai, India. The moment I said engineering, there was a lot of commotion in the crowd. I thought, did I say something controversial or stupid? Why are everyone talking among themselves? They are speaking in Tamil, English, Urdu, Malay, all the languages they are speaking. I thought to myself, seeing everyone was speaking among themselves. Then suddenly the beautiful Chinese girl towards my left turned around and said, "You are an engineer?" I said, "Yes, yes, madam, all clear." Oh, oh, wow! The moment she said wow, I had butterflies in my stomach. I thought to myself, I never knew that engineers had so much of credit overseas. All this while, these Indian girls didn't know the true value of me. That's why I was single for so long, I thought to myself. But these foreign girls know my true value and they appreciate it. Like how only a goldsmith can differentiate between a fake and an original gold. These foreign girls know my true value and they are appreciating it. I thought to myself. But before that, I even tried to fake a heart attack. But I thought, how could I fake a heart attack when my heart belongs to her? Later, sitting right next to me, in my right, was a guy named Muhammad Hassan. He was from Bangladesh. He had a long beard. He reluctantly took the mic from me. Then he started speaking. By the time he was speaking, his entire body was shaking. He said, I, Muhammad Hassan, fly Bangladesh. The moment he started speaking, and in a few lines, everyone burst into laughter. The pin drop silence became a laugh riot. From the professors, HODs, everyone were laughing at him, how clumsily he was speaking. But poor Muhammad Hassan, he couldn't bear it. He started pouring out, his eyes became like waterfalls, and he sat down. He knew that he had created a bad impression on day one. But for me, I had no sympathy or empathy because I was in a state of ecstasy. I was thinking, what should I try next to impress this girl? Should I say, I completed 2 board examinations successfully in school? Or should I say, I like Jackie Chan very much? Or at least, should I say my Brahmastra, I eat chili chicken every day to impress her? After the event got over, I got confused who was the Chinese girl I saw, so I couldn't find out later. 2 years passed by, and I could never find her. But I could find out easily this Muhammad Hassan. Whenever I used to see him, I say hi and bye. Our conversation was very limited. After completing 2 years, there was the graduation ceremony which happened, and when I saw Muhammad Hassan was the master of ceremony. He was wearing the coat and suit. I thought to myself, who will make this guy as the master of ceremonies? He could barely speak in English, and if someone teaches him, that's it, he will cry and break out. I thought. But Muhammad Hassan proved to be wrong. The moment he went to the lectern, he was confident like a tiger. He got hold of the mic and he started speaking. Good morning, respected teachers, parents, and the graduating batch of 2017. Before I start my speech, I would like to thank the teachers and the administrators for providing so much confidence in my life. A big round of applause for all those teachers and administrators who have improved my life in an impeccable form. Muhammad Hassan had transformed like Kamala Hassan in Vishwarabhum movie. I thought, how could he be so good in English when he couldn't even speak a few words? The same crowd which belittled him a few years ago gave a standing ovation for him. After the meeting was over, I went to him and asked him, hey, Muhammad Hassan, do you remember me? 2 years back we met. Yeah, I remember you. Then I asked him, how are you speaking English so well? That day you struggled to speak even a few sentences. He came near me, he touched my shoulder and he told a secret in my ears. Later that week when I was in Chennai, it was Saturday afternoon at 2 p.m. I was wearing my formal dress and my mom was like, hey Dinesh, where do you think you are going? You have to buy the groceries. You have a big laundry list. I told, no mom, today is not the day. Today I am going to Gandhinagar Club in Adyar. For what are you going? I will return and till that you don't disturb me till 5 p.m. And I went. Muhammad Hassan is a live example of how even a bad performer could over time improve due to Toastmasters. Like Winston Churchill famously said, success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that matters. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dinesh. That was a wonderful speech. It was inspiring and definitely humorous. Thank you for that. Every strong club needs a champion who helps it grow and drive a club growth director. Distinguished Toastmaster Anirudh has been an active Toastmaster for over a decade now. His journey began in 2017, and prior to that, he was a member of Tamil Nadu's first Gavens Club for 2 years. Distinguished Toastmaster Anirudh is a Select Distinguished Area F2 Director and President's Distinguished Division F Director. He is currently serving as the Club Growth Director for District 120. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me in welcoming.
Thank you so much, MCs. Very good evening to all the Medleyans. Good evening. First of all, please give a big round of applause for yourself for celebrating 850 is not a small number. 849 meeting with so much of love, happiness, learning, what not, right? Medley has always proved what Toastmasters is all about. When it comes to a contest, we always had some or the other way a district contestant. When it comes to leaders, we have members from the area level as an area director, division director. Why not? We have a member of Medley who is also an international director. That shows what the quality of the club is all about. I have always wondered one thing about Medley is, how can a club, that a community club, can maintain a strength of average of 40 to 60 members, 59 members, and I have never got an answer for it. This reminded me with a small story. Those two pasta shops, which was there in a particular city, out of which it was very close by, nearby to each other. One shop was completely focusing on branding. They wanted to do something different, and the other shop was very simple, okay, and he didn't do any brandings, but he wanted to do something unique, but he didn't get any customers to find out what is something he want to do as a person. Whereas all the people who crossed the road wanted to go into the shop, which was very, fantasy and colorful. One day, was a member who was fond of pasta. He went and tried in the other shop, and he wanted to understand from that owner, come on, the other person who is having the shop has so much of, people coming inside that shop, but you are not getting not even a single person. Why is it? Why haven't you tried some other way to get similar to that person? This person, the owner, simply said that, go and have your seat. Towards the end, you will understand why is it. He ordered a pasta, and he got the pasta to his table. Two things which the person who ate noticed. One was personalized way. His name was written in between of the pasta. Point number one. Towards the end, when he went and paid the bill, he asked the person who ate the pasta what you found something different. The person immediately responds saying that, though you have not branded, but you had a thought of reaching the members personally. And what happened was, the owner replied immediately saying that, I wanted to brand, but I thought, what is it, something that's going to impact an individual people who's going to come and eat in my shop. Whereas, if I add your name in that pasta, and if I remember your name the moment when you come next time to the same shop, you will feel involved and inclusive, right? That moment, this person stopped going to the other shop and he started visiting this shop. From then, he started promoting to other people surrounded by the city, saying that this shop has something unique. Why not you go and taste it? Why am I telling this story is that we always feel that quality is always important, and what is it something you're going to impact as a member of the club, and which Medley is successful in that aspect. If you ask me, when I saw the dashboard yesterday, we saw that 32 members were retained and renewed out of 59 members. If you ask me if we have added more members, that's a secondary question. But the point is that we have retained as much as member as possible, which shows that the quality of the club is in the standard in such a way that the existing member wants to continue in the Toastmasters fraternity and especially in Medley. And as a club director, those who were in the DCM, they would have known, I would have said the word of retention aspect, and I think this club is one of a club which I'm very happy to say that, which has maintained more number of people who have retained within the club, it's all because of the quality of the meeting. I always believe in one thing: when you go behind the quality, automatically the quantity comes behind you. And maybe let me take a moment to acknowledge the efforts of the Vice President membership who have taken care about the membership, and also Vice President Education who have taken care on the quality of the meetings. And not these two people, but the entire ESCOP team together brought this club one of a legacy. That is why we are standing here in this 850th milestone meeting. We always say that let's celebrate as much as milestone meeting as possible, not only in Toastmasters but also in the life, because this is a place where you create memories, and also when you look back into the journey of what you did, when you compare the last milestone meeting, you would have done enormous whatever you wanted to. Always celebrate, and if you ask me, when you celebrate the 1500 meeting of Medley milestone, this 850th milestone would be very special, and your first ever milestone would also be special. Until and if you're not being recorded, this memories, you're losing it out. With that said, I always say this: whenever you enter into a Toastmasters meeting, let's forget about everything. Just concentrate on what Toastmasters is all about. Have as much as fun as possible. But the moment when you go out of this room, take one value of what you wanted to do in Toastmasters. That will really drive you for next 100 years of what Toastmasters is all about. What is it driving for me for last 10 years is that wherever I go, I have as much as fun possible, and I always make sure that people surrounded by me also have fun, and also I'll make sure that I get what value is all about. That made me to give back to the society. If you ask me, last year we celebrated our 100th year. How are we going to celebrate the 200th year of Toastmasters International? It's because of all of us together. We have to take the value of what Toastmasters is all about, and it is our responsibility as an officers and as a member to leave back to the society so that this organization will last for the next 100 years. With that said, it's a pride moment for me to say that I'm be a part of a Medley milestone meeting, and it's really an amazing to be here. I could see so much of fun that you guys are having, and whenever it comes to any awards, we always see a Medley name in all of the most of the awards. That's something really great. Do more for yourself. Take as much as value as you want, and also remember one thing: it's important that you also give back to the society who have not known of what Toastmasters is. That will make Medley to grow to more such milestones. And also, I would be really happy that if a president of Medley calls me for the 1200 meeting or 1300 meeting as an invite, I would be lovely to be here as a part, right? With that happy note, once again, congratulations. Celebrate as much as milestone as you can. Celebrate your Toastmasters journey. Learn as many things as you can. Remember one thing: go behind that quality. Automatically, no matter what, this quantity, numbers comes into the picture. And with that happy note, thank you so much. Before I hand it over back to the MCs, let me now call upon our District Director, Program Quality Director, the Division Director, Toastmaster Abhilash, and the Area Director to come onto the stage, followed by the strong members of the Toastmasters Club. So we have a small token of appreciation from the district side. From last year, we started following this legacy. Wherever we go for a milestone meeting, we wanted to give something as a memory and a token of appreciation from District 120. And we have the club ribbon set, which has a new member, best prepared speech, best table topics, best evaluator, and icebreaker. It's my honor to hand it over to the president. I request the area director to please hand it over to the president of Medley.
President, you also have another responsibility. So we have a frame from Toastmasters International which says milestone memory. So you have a milestone. So your responsibility is to take a photograph and then put that in there so that you want to have it for memory. And then as another token from Toastmasters International. Yeah. this is for you, President. Why the President is because in a President's term, it's just once that they have a milestone. The next term, the next milestone will be another President's term. So thanks, President, for doing your.
Thanks a lot.
Alright. I think we have to tell something. Even Anirudh touched upon. Last year when I was program for director, whenever we had any award, we would have, sometimes it used to be a situation that only one club will qualify for that award. And it used to be Medley. Yeah, a round of applause for that. I think we have this award, there's only one club which is qualifying for it. I said if that one club can do, that means it's a chance for the other clubs to do. They should take motivation from this club and see what they have to do to get there. So let's keep that, because we do not want to bring down our bar. Let's keep the bar high and let others come up to this bar. And thanks Medley for setting up the benchmark for us. Thank you.
From India.
You also have a milestone share.
Yeah.
So every time we have a milestone, any event for that, a lot of flying. Somebody gets it for the first time. I think a recognition. No, a big set of team members will be doing it, but we are recognizing the key person here, the milestone chair, and also that means recognition for everyone here. And I request our program quality director to hand over the enthusiasm award to us.
Thank you so much, and back to Nancy.
Thank you so much. You made our day special because we're talking about the quality. The quality wins over the quantity. Thank you so much for that. Please take a few seconds. I would like to call our Vice President Membership, Toastmaster Jayashree, to do the felicitation. We move to the segment that proves one thing: spontaneity is a superpower. Table topics. And leading this exciting segment today is someone who is ready with thought-provoking, fun, and maybe slightly scary questions. But hey, why? Stop at one when you can have double the fun. Inviting the dude, distinguished Toastmaster Sundara Raman and Toastmaster Aragir Swami.
So on this momentous occasion, we are privileged to be the table topic masters. Definitely, we are not going to do something funny. Right? We are not going to give you funny topics or scenarios. It is going to be thought-provoking quotes like a contest. But we do it in a slightly different way. We have certain objects here on the side table. I'll call a volunteer or one of the members. You have to come and pick any one of the props and hold the prop in your hands. And then I will give a topic and then you can speak on. Are you game for it? Yes. And Aragiri will be supporting me, and alternatively we will be giving the topic. The first speaker for table topic session would be Toastmaster Rajeshekaran. Smiley ball. Yes. The topic, Toastmaster Rajeshekaran, the topic for you is your warm smile is the universal language of kindness. Your warm smile is the universal language of kindness, Toastmaster Rajeshekaran. Thank you.
So I will start with my thermodynamic professor gave me one name in front of the whole class. That is laughing gas. Do you ever search You ever heard this name?
Yes.
Huh? Yes. Actually, he gave this name to me because I'm always smiling. You know, as a shy and introvert, try to not talk. This is a good way out. That's what I thought. So this thing I started from school to college until I finished with my Toastmasters. This is the platform I got, and from there only I started to speak my mind and improve my communication, and I try to motivate people and encourage others. So thank you for
Next speaker is Toastmaster Shanmugam. Object is magnifying glass. Toastmaster Shanmugam, a magnifying glass is often used to find faults, but it can also help us discover the good in others. A magnifying glass is often used to find faults, but it can also help us discover the good in others. Toastmaster Shanmugam.
Thank you very much. So, good afternoon, fellow Toastmaster and dear guests. Good afternoon. I am a researcher by profession. I am also using this magnification lens because I am working in the Central Leather Research Institute. We are usually to get some defects leather piece, and some people they will send some company people whether it is good for making garments, whether these leather garments can be exported to other countries or not. That time we will conduct some experiment on the leather, whether the leather has any infection or not, especially it will be affected by the fungus. To find out that, we will see. Once if it is any fungus has grown, then we will give the certificate it is not resistant to leather fungus. Like that, we are using this magnification leather for fall as well as for wood also. If it is no fungus, then we will certify that it is not resistant to leather, like that. So this magnification lens can be used for good thing as well as bad thing also. If it is bad things, we can say it is bad, like that. The same thing we can use it for do the good thing as well as for the bad thing. In our chief guest also told the knife can be used for the both the things. If it is in the doctor's hand, it will be useful. If it is in the killer's hand, it will be harmful. Like that, this lens can be used for both the things. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Shanmugam, for sharing those two perspectives. The next speaker on stage would be Krishna Priya. Right. Topic for you. Many of these senior Toastmasters would have identified the topics. Topic: if life gives you lemons, make lemonade. If life gives you lemons, make a lemonade.
For this topic, I think my mother would be a very perfect example because she has a very fair enough of ups and downs, and I have never seen her back down from any of the obstacles she has faced in life, be it in the career aspect or in personal dealing with the relatives. So, and she has been the inspiration from whom I have learned, like you're never supposed to give up,
whatever life throws at you, you should do your best to make best out of it.
Thank you, Supriya. The next speaker is Toastmaster Annapurni. Object is camera. Life is like a camera. Focus on the good times. Life is like a camera. Focus on the good times. Toastmaster Annapurni.
So yes, life is like a camera. We all have ups and downs in our life. It is better to focus on the good so that we could progress. I don't know, most of us in the Medley Club would know that my husband is not here, he's in Canada. So I'm raising the 2-year-old. He left when my son was 2 months old. Now it's almost 2 years. But we are focusing on the good part, like, the enjoying everything, like, mostly, the session would happen only over video calls. And then I think that it is on the future part, I'll be with him, and then we could take our son together and we'll be raising him. That's the main thing that we are focusing. So I would say that we all have ups and downs. It could be anything. You're all progressing. It is better to focus on the good part so that it encourages and motivates us more and makes us even more happier. So yes, thank you.
Next, may I invite Karanji? Choose an object. Lock and key. Karanji, every lock comes with a key. Every problem is born with its solution. Every lock comes with a key. Every problem is born with its solution. Karanji.
Looking at this lock, to me, every door has a lock, every lock has a key. We have to go through that. I think in any form of life, whether it's business, whether it's just generally in life, we try to succeed, we have to go through a door to get to the next part. I probably would have more to say about this, but with that being said, I think the idea is that just keep working every day, and because there's always a lock on every door, that lock is meant to be broken. If you don't have a key, find a way to break it.
Next speaker is Toastmaster Raja. Tomato. Toastmaster Raja. Knowing that a tomato is a fruit is knowledge. Not putting it in a fruit salad is wisdom. Knowing that a tomato is a fruit is knowledge. Not putting it in a fruit salad is wisdom. Toastmaster Raja.
Many of us might not be knowing that tomato is a fruit. We often consider tomato as a vegetable.
Yes.
But as he said, we often use a tomato in salad also. Each and every fruit has a special quality, same with the vegetable. So where to fit something depends on how it can add value to that particular thing. So that's how in life, whenever you want to do something, you have to see not based on the name, whether the person or the particular thing is adding value to the process. You should add it, not for the namesake. You should add that person. I would want to bring some example from real life.
The last speaker for today's table topic session would be Balaji. Balaji, your topic would be, if you have a hammer, everything looks like a nail. If you have a hammer, everything looks like a nail. Not me.
Every boss, everybody has hammer in hand. Starting from the childhood will think in the stage, and then slowly rise up the teenage and the college life, and the stepping into workspace, and the even difficult time, the marriage time, the same joke the husband telling to the wife is, past life is the beautiful, and the woman also telling the same joke to the husband. So everybody have the hammer in the hand, and everybody is. Thank you.
So with that we come to the end of table topic session. The reason why we came out with this idea is for you all to think metaphorically. So metaphorical thinking is very vital for Toastmasters, whether it is table topic session or when you prepare your entrance speech contest, because metaphors are very, very powerful. Even when you deliver X, audience will think 3X. Right? Even whatever you are not spoken, they will try to do the interpretation. So the second concept of what I would like to end here is, whenever you see a common everyday object, think metaphorically, think different. So even when you see a key, try to think differently and keep on doing it. This is called mental calisthenics. So when you go to a gym, you do physical calisthenics to improve your physical strength. If you want to improve your mental strength, do mental calisthenics on a daily basis. And wishing you all the best. And with that, myself and Aragiri signing off as Table Topic Masters.
Toastmaster Aragiri, we are done with the most scary part of this meeting, the table topics. So just as the mathematic graph goes up and down, our energy levels also goes up and down, right? So now I think it's a perfect time to take a break. Let's take a break. We'll be back in 15 minutes.
Just to get to know weekends, I know you
They're having
Yes, we want
Acha, you have. All can switch.
போகும்போது பாஸ் பண்ணி எப்படி வந்துடும்
Welcome back, everybody. Hope you are all refreshed now, so we can continue with our session. It's our honor to welcome someone whose leadership continues to echo in the success of clubs like ours. Please welcome our past district director, distinguished Toastmaster Mohan Krishnan. He is a passionate public speaker and the first member to achieve Pathways Distinguished Toastmaster in District 120. He has the honor of creating the first of its kind membership use calculator for clubs and members. He has worn multiple hats and served various roles at the club, area and division level. Please put your hands together for Distinguished Toastmaster Mohan Krishnan.
Thank you. Good evening to all of you here at Medley.
Good evening.
Congratulations on your 850th milestone. We've heard many of them said, what a number. Now there's something else today. Any guesses? Did you say something? Saturday.
I heard from a different milestone meeting, there is no excuse day.
No excuse day. Where did you search that?
I heard from a different milestone meeting.
You have a different source. Anyone else? Today Google celebrates its birthday. 27 years. Every single day, probably not recently with ChatGPT and other AIs, but billions of people go into Google with one desire to search something, to learn something for all these years. And we are all in this room, we have used Google at least once. Yeah? Yeah. The reason I'm bringing that up is Toastmasters is like that, and Medley is like that. Every person who walked into this room was searching for something. To become a better version of themselves, a better communicator, a better leader, or something else, maybe networking. I want to make new friends, but they were searching for something and the answers were found not once, not twice, but 450 weeks. Let's not even consider the outside, the area events division. I'm talking just about Medley. People have come in search of something here 850 times. And I'm sure we might not even know how many people. Of course, we saw posters of like a few people, here in this meeting at least, they were responsible to charter this club, but I could say thousands, not just the search of the members of this club. An area director outside, of course, every year Medley produces an area director, maybe a few years, a division director, yes. But not just inside the club, but outside, an area director or a division director, oh, this club needs a mentor, go search in Medley. This club needs a coach, go search in Medley. And that's been the standard that Medley has. So every time, even though we moved into AA, and in fact, I don't know if you guys have heard about it, Google is actually suffering a bit now because people no longer click on links. Because everything we search, it comes to the top because of AA. Their own problem is hitting them. They are trying to solve that. But keep that search on. You gotta become a club president, you gotta become area director, division director, district director. Please have that search on and on and on. It's very important. It's not just about you, it's going to be about the people around you. We heard the keynote speaker speak about a lot of leadership. I'm kind of a leadership person. I want to mentor a lot of people in leadership than communication. That's something I chose because I believe we don't have a lot of leaders yet. We need more leaders. And we're talking about international problems, right? So please step up and say yes. And this platform here in Toastmasters lets you learn, helps us fall down, fail faster, and then get up and run. So please make sure you come with that one single search, whatever it is, whether you want to take up that leadership role, don't look for the title, look for the purpose. And keep searching for the purpose. That's very important. And you will end up somewhere, just like Google, you go to page 1, page 2, somewhere something is going to get us to what we are searching for. But make sure you keep doing that. I just want to, touch base on how committed people are. We are all committed, yes. But this time I got a chance to visit the convention for the 4th time. Of course, I was there, and our international director, Sugandhi's team as well. Sometimes I wonder, we think, oh, we've been doing this great and all those things, I feel tired. We see people with multiple diseases take up leadership role. This time I was very fascinated to see one gentleman. I think he was not even a district director who holds the oaths of 200, 300 people, but a club road director. Coming to Sugandhi's booth, he could not see, he was blind. But he had a guiding animal, which is a dog. That dog was actually guiding him throughout the convention, and he came, sat on Sugandhi's counter, the booth, and then was asking, oh, what are you going to offer to the Toastmasters board? So I could see many such people with, the bags, IV bags, and many things. I'm like, oh, people are so passionate, and when I go strike a conversation with them, the stories that we hear, oh my God, right? So inspirational, and that all starts here at your club level. So next time, when your club officer, if you're not an officer yet, when your club officer asks for something, please say yes and learn. When your editor asks for something, please say yes, because you're going to inspire n number of people, and these people are, going to take this fraternity furthermore. So please make sure that not necessarily it is all in Google. Sometimes it lives here in Medley's, the club meeting, the answers, the search that you have. So please make sure you step up every time and keep that search on. That will be my small message here. Otherwise, once again, congratulations on your 850th milestone. I've been here for many more milestones. I'm sure I'll be here for your further milestones. Congratulations on all the best and all that you're going to do. With that, let's do what we love and do a lot of it for District 120 and Toastmasters International.
Stage for a few seconds. I'd like to call our immediate past president, Toastmaster Anuradha, to felicitate distinguished Toastmaster. Next up is the voice behind the pages, the heart behind the stories, celebrating milestones and memories. Our newsletter chair, Toastmasters Sri Vidya. The edition of our newsletter celebrates a theme very close to every Toastmaster's heart, the superpower you are building during our longevity at Toastmasters. Every member.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hema. It's my pleasure to chair this newsletter, Milestone newsletter, and represent a theme which is close to every Toastmaster's heart, which is a superpower that you're building through your longevity at the club. So every member has a unique strength, we believe, whether it's confidence, leadership, communication, or the ability to make people laugh. So our newsletter captures these journeys, inspiring stories that will keep growing, learning, and evolving during their club journey. I hope you enjoy reading it as much as we did putting it together. I would also like to highlight that we were able to cover 26 members from the club this time for the newsletter. And thank you for each one of you who contributed. I would also like to applaud my editorial team whose efforts make our newsletter shine. Toastmaster Jagan, Toastmaster Ramadan, Toastmaster Hema, and Toastmaster Aradari. Can I please request you to get up from your seats and just be available? Thank you, A special thanks to Toastmaster Naren for his incredible support for the design of this edition, making it visually engaging and memorable. And Toastmaster Anuradha for the advisory support for this team. Thank you, team. Please join me in welcoming distinguished Toastmaster Nina John, the Toastmaster who named our club, for releasing the Milestone edition of this newsletter. I would also request to join us on stage the district trio, Toastmaster Abhilash and Toastmaster Pravda for this release. Yes, so we invite the district trio, the district leaders, and Toastmaster Venkateshan. Please do the honors. So, I do this.
We send email messages or WhatsApps thinking we sent them, not checking if it's still a draft or not. Once it's reached, we're not sure if it has been read. Once it's read, we're not sure if it's been understood. So remember, communication is always incomplete. Check it out, only then does it work. Second thing I wanted to say is, those of us who belong to an older generation, we find when we go to a shop, there's a shopkeeper, especially the smaller portuguese, one piece of scrap of paper, all the accounts will be written, it's delivered to you in seconds. Now we go to a supermarket, we get one long sheet, nobody knows if there's a mistake, nobody knows if there's a calculation problem, and we have lost the art of both calculating and writing. So be careful, do not outsource your thinking to ChatGPT. Please start thinking and writing on your own. First thing, please read this when you get home and give your feedback to the team. That's all I wanted to say. Back to you.
Thank you, everybody. I would request you to stay on for a few minutes. I would request Distinguished Toastmaster Parthasarthi to felicitate Distinguished Toastmaster Nina John. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Distinguished Toastmaster Nina John and Toastmaster Sri Vidya. Strong clubs and strong members are built under the guidance of strong leaders at every level of Toastmasters. Toastmaster Abhilash has been with the Toastmaster for over 6 years, having served multiple roles at a club and district level. He is a Golden Gravel winning club president and distinguished area director for Area C1 during 2022-23. Please put your hands to welcome our Toastmaster Abhilash.
Thank you so much, Madam MC. A very warm good evening, fellow Toastmasters. Good evening. 850. When I looked at this, stuck on, I don't know what paper this is, 850, seems just a number, right? But this is not a number. Neither is it just a number or a marker. Because this 850 represents 850 weeks, 850 meetings of consistent efforts that each and every leader and member of Medley has put. Not all of us might have attended every meeting. Not all of us might have been, say, in 2008 or even 2015. We might be just a new member, joined a month back. But the beauty of this is, all of us have together, in some way, contributed, some way, helped reach this magical number, 850. So the first thing that I want to say is, let us all give ourselves a pat on the back, because we have all in small ways contributed to this. Yes, so this is a milestone. 850 is done. Do we stop here? No. Milestones are more like a compass. They show that we are going in the right direction, but they also show one of the most important things. This is not a destination, but a journey. 850 meetings. Today, 850 is the best that we have come so far. But truly, the best, more of the best lies forward. So today, let us take a simple message to ourselves. Let us recommit ourselves to come back to more meetings, to challenge ourselves and ensure that more milestones, 900, 1000, 1500, the best, shall always be yet to come, and we shall together be part of that best. Back to you, Madam MC.
I would request you to stay on for a few moments as I call upon our club vice president, public relations, Narendra, to felicitate Toastmaster Abhilash. We would like to call upon now our Division F Director, Toastmaster Venkatesheshan, who has been with Toastmasters since 2021. Passionate to learn new skills, curious to meet and greet new friends, and excited in learning through sharing, he is now serving as the Division F Director. He was also the President of Distinguished Area Director for Area F4 and past President of Medley. Let's welcome our Toastmaster Venkatesheshan, Division F Director of District F.
I was one of the few who registered for this milestone event as soon as the registration form was released. I was so excited about this event for this day until two posters came from BPPL. The first one is dress code is blue. Morning, I had another milestone meeting which I had to attend. I was wondering how could I manage with two different dresses if they have another dress code. Thankfully, I was so happy they also had the same dress code. I was able to manage the blue dress. The second poster was best dressed. Now it has become much more difficult for me, best dressed. I should win for that. So I was planning to do everything except this shirt. Somehow I managed to wear it from my laundry bag. Saying all these jokes, I would like to go back and live my memories at Medley. February 2021, the day recall. The day I gave my icebreaker speech on the same stage, I fumbled. I failed miserably. My mentor, he told me, it happens. Get back, do your second speech within a month. And I did it. Moving forward, when I took XCOM roles in my club, in this club, I failed miserably. As Vice President membership, I couldn't achieve Medley membership award. As Vice President Education, I couldn't contribute towards the Golden Gavel Club award. But my mentor and my family member, he told me that it happens. You need to focus on your purpose. Now moving from your speaker's role to the leader's role, you need to understand that it is not about you anymore, it is about your audience whom you are serving now. So focus on that. Moving forward, when I took up my area director's role in District 120, one of the family members, he came to me and told me, advised me, put others in the spotlight. You are the leader, you will get a lot of opportunities like this to be on the spotlight, but don't take those for granted. Whenever you get an opportunity, you spotlight the people whom you are serving, not leading. These three lessons profoundly impacted my growth in Toastmasters. All these members are from our second family, Medley Toastmasters Club. The first lesson is be resilient, learn from your mistakes, go to your mentors, take feedback. The second one is, yes, failure happens, but proceed further, have a clear vision and purpose of the service that you want to do. And the third one is spotlight others. It's not about you anymore. Spotlight others, the team, the people who follow you. This is the profound learning that I had from Medley Toastmasters, because of which I am here today. And I bring this message to all the new Toastmasters here, as distinguished Toastmaster Sugandhi addressed. Whenever you get an opportunity, say yes for it. You may not have all the resources, all the information you have, but on the way, you will get all the resources, support, because we are part of Medley, our second family. Congratulations to all the Medley members, and I'm happy to be part of 850th milestone meeting. Over to you.
Now I would like to invite our immediate past president, Toastmaster Anuradha and Toastmaster Bharat, to just felicitate our Gandhinagar Ladies Club president, Mrs. Divyari.
Few words about Gandhinagar Ladies Club. We moved here like 8 months before, and we have been very grateful to the club and the support they have been providing us. One reason we have been starting our meetings on time is because all is ready and everything is set up, and the management, the priority, and Bharati ma'am has been very supportive for us. And thanks ma'am, and we hopefully continue our engagement for further years. Thanks a lot.
What is a milestone meeting without a fun session? Presenting a duo that has put their brains together for a fun-filled session for this evening to tickle your brain and activate your nerves. Welcome Toastmaster Praveena and Toastmaster Kaushalya.
just hand over the chits and explain the rules.
We'll first give the chits and then explain. It will not be good.
Toastmasters and guests. Let's start with the fun session now. Let me explain the rules. I think you've got the chits now. The first 5 columns are there. Have you noticed that? It is for your traits and hobbies or hobbies. Okay, traits such as if you're an honest person, write honest. And for hobbies, you can write reading books or watching cricket or something. Don't just write cricket. Say you like to watch cricket or like to play cricket. So you fill in all the 5 columns here. Hobby or traits, anything you can put. And when it's over, you go to the other person, move around and check whether they also have the same hobby and trait. And if they have the same hobby and trait, get the signature. Whomever gets the most signature will be awarded.
Okay, so you all have to first write all your favorite hobbies, your traits, attributes. After that, all of you have to get up because I think we've been sitting here. So let's all get up and speak to each other and find out if there is a connect between our interests. Alright? So, and if there is a person who is a match to your traits or hobbies or interests, get their signature. So we have totally, I think, 10-minute timer. How long do we have? 10 minutes. 10 minutes. So we have 10 minutes. So the person who gets the maximum number of signature, you all get a big round of applause. We start writing. Have you? See, if you can't think of 5, whatever you can think, that is fine. If you can think only of 3 hobbies or traits of yourself, that is also fine. 5 is mandatory. 5, okay. Okay, I think everyone is so comfortably seated. Please, everyone move around, asking people. Okay, move to the other section. Please get up and talk to others.
What have you written, Balaji? Photography, Kandipa. என்னெல்லாம் எழுதிருக்கீங்க? புரியல. Traveling. Traveling நல்ல idea. நான் traveling எழுதிக்கிறேன். Okay, sign போட்டுருக்கேன். Okay, sign ஓகே போகிறோம் சும்மா விபி போடுங்க போகிறோம் உங்களுக்கு எங்கே ட்ராவலிங் ஓகே நீங்கள் ட்ராவல் எழுதிருக்கீங்களா ட்ராவல் எழுதிருக்கீங்களா
நீங்க எனக்கு சைன் சொல்லுங்க
காஃபி போடுங்க ஆல்ரெடி
I think ours is not matching. Check that.
Listening to what podcast? Foodie, movie buff. நீங்க போடுங்க நான் போடுறேன். Watching movies நீங்க என்ன போடுங்க watching movies. Sir, you want to say watching movies? This all my listening to podcasters foodie இதெல்லாம் நான் பண்ணேன் எழுதல நானும் போட்டேன் வாட்சிங் போடுங்க சார் watching movie first. டைமர் இங்க நின்னுட்டு இருக்காரு டைமர் இங்க நின்னுட்டு இருக்காரு
இல்ல எவ்வளவு டைம் கொடுத்துருக்கீங்க
டைமர்
எவ்வளவு டைம் ஆச்சு
10 நிமிஷம் வெயிட் பண்ணுங்க டைம்லாம்
டைம் இருக்குல்ல
I finished 5. 25. You have to finish 25. So it's not like justify the correct.
குட் குட் போன வாட்டி ஹிப்போபட்டமஸ் அனிமல் அந்த மாதிரி ஏதோ இருந்துச்சு. நான் ஹிப்போபட்டமஸ் அனிமல் யாராவது இருக்கீங்க? நீங்களா? First morning. Green light is on.
Playing போட்டுக்கலாம். அந்த கார்டன் பண்ண போட்டுக்கலாம். He made it playing. By the way, what is your play? What do you play? Sir, I play everything.
இல்ல கிரீன் கார்டு தான்.
ஓ கிரீன் கார்டு தான். ஹாபி இன்னொன்று ஹாபியெல்லாம் போட்டுருக்கேன். கேம்ஸ் ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் போட்டுருந்தா யாரும் பேட்மிண்டன் ஆட மாட்டேங்கிற ஃபுட்பால் ஆடுறாங்கிறாங்க. It should match. Your paper is here. Second warning. You are extrovert. You are extrovert. Game le liye. Parale padu. Sari ke. Nyayama wala pasta. You don't have to be a game. You have to be an extrovert. Ellame vaangita.
1 more minute left, you can still try. 1 more minute left.
1 minute more.
1 minute more.
All of it, tie your papers. Tie your papers. Additional sheet எல்லாம் type பண்ணுங்க. Game over. Last bell. Last bell.
Yes, yes, yes. Everyone,
Game over. Please take your seat. All of you take your seat.
ப்ரொஜெக்ட் தான் உங்களுக்கு பாருங்க இந்த பக்கம் வருவாங்க அதுவும் கவர் லைட்டாக வச்சிடலாம் இப்படி இப்படி இப்படி
Please take your seats.
Okay. So how was it?
Really fantastic.
I think initially you all had a bit of hesitation to get off your comfortable seat, isn't it? And the main reason why we kept this game is we generally have a tendency only to move with people who we know. And even when we go for a tea break, we can see that all of us are with people who we know. We really hesitate to go and talk to the person who is new. So today, now for this particular game, we were forced to move with one another in spite of us not knowing them at all. And I'm sure there was enough connect, and I don't know, maybe you even started a WhatsApp group with all like-minded people now, which we are very good at. Okay, so now let's see who got the maximum. Now, we thought getting 25 will be very difficult, but looks like some people have got even beyond 25. So who got beyond 25? Wow, so many. Maybe you all can come here, we can give a big round of applause. So it's so... Or just stand there. Anything, anything. Yes. Your name, please. Your name, please.
Ganesh ma'am, Toastmaster Ganesh.
Toastmaster Ganesh.
J. Hassan Murla.
J. Hassan Murla. And Toastmaster Hema. Okay, let's give a big round of applause. Anyone with 25? Oh, okay. Please stand up and a big round of applause. Okay, so 24, that's the last. 24, 23. So I think we've got enough now, right?
17. Less than 25.
Okay, between 20 and 25. Okay, anyways, thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Toastmaster Praveena. Thank you, Toastmaster Kausalya. That was really a fun-filled session, wasn't it? Super relaxing as well. So every club is a part of a bigger family, and the bridge that connects us all is our area director. Always guiding, supporting, and cheering on us, our area director ensures we grow stronger together. Since 2022, she's been an active Toastmaster, enjoying the journey of learning and self-growth. Please join us in welcoming our area director, Dr. Barbara.
Thank you, MC Toastmaster Shri Vidya. Distinguished leaders, fellow Toastmasters, and my dear friends, a very good evening to one and all present here. 9th April 2022 holds special significance in my life. Yes, it was the very first day in Medley as a member. It was the very first in-person Toastmasters meeting that I had attended. And it was also Medley's 675th milestone meeting. That time I didn't know what milestone meeting was. I asked one of experienced member and he told that every 25th meeting of Toastmasters meeting is celebrated as a special meeting with cake cutting. Soon after 1 year, I was given the opportunity to chair, being the milestone chair for Medley's 725th meeting. Accepting such leadership roles and many such roles along the way is what has shaped me to what I am today. Exactly 1 year before, 28 September 2024, I had the honor of organizing Medley's 800th milestone meeting as the president of this club. The experience that I had, I found out the harmony and the teamwork that prevailed among our members that reflected the excellence of this club. Since I joined, I never missed a milestone meeting, and today is my 8th milestone meeting. For me, milestone is beyond celebration. It's beyond what we celebrate, the achievements that we had in the past 6 months. After joining as a area director, I see the challenges in organizing or running a structured meeting in any club consistently. Medley today, a well-consistent and a quality meeting is running for years, over 850 weeks, and it is all because as a testament to our untiring effort, unwavering dedication and commitment of several leaders who have made a foundation to what we enjoy today. So as we celebrate this 850th meeting of Medley so grandly, we do it with a gratitude to honor all those leaders who had built the legacy of this club, and also we commit ourselves to carry this legacy to the next set of leaders. With these few words, I would like to congratulate the calm and composed president. He is a dynamic president, and his enthusiastic team for this milestone 850. And also I wanted to extend my special appreciation to the milestone chair, Toastmaster Ramya, and the milestone management team for this successful milestone meeting. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Now I like to call our Toastmaster Jayashree evaluate the prepared speech.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, once again. When I first heard the title, The Burning Desire, I thought it was going to be yet another motivational talk that would set the stage on fire. But no, this went beyond, and this fire tickled us with laughter. This speech proved that the inspirational speech need not be as heavy. It can be delightfully humorous as well. Kudos to you, Dinesh, for that. Now let me share a few sparks that made this desire glow brighter today. Number one is a narrative arc of storytelling. The way Dinesh did create that story-telling setup with a proper setting, characters, a plot, and towards the end, a message, made us all to follow through the speech completely. That was very neatly done. Number two is the visual framing of characters in the story and the speech. There were three primary characters, one being Dinesh, the other one being
Chinese
girl towards his left, and the other one?
Who knows?
The moment I showed these hands, you are telling the characters, which means the visual framing has helped us to also get connected and travel throughout the speech. Very neatly done, Dinesh. And the third point is the spark was glowing in this desired speech because of the humor. And he had a proper setup and a twist. the moment when he introduced his college, the whole room was about laughing. And how did he do that? He said like first boys, talk. Boys, okay. Girls, okay. But boys, no. So the moment when he hit that punchline, it was all laughter throughout. So these three sparks made this desirable speech to be even more desired. Now let me share any fire or any desire that we have can be even burnt a little bit stronger by adding some fuel to it. Now here are my recommendations for the speech to grow even stronger. Number one, I felt the speech progression was little unclear to me. Reason? When you started off with the PG episode, your masters, you went again back to your undergraduation. And again when the post-graduation graduation ceremony was about to conclude, you immediately started with your mom. So the speech progression was little unclear to me. Where did it start? Where did it go? Maybe you could have used a linear approach of you starting with undergraduation, set the context completely, going to post-graduation, and then come back to the current scenario. That's one. Number two is the time fluidity in the speech. There were few instances where you were rushing, especially in the conclusion. What I felt is even the opening line, when you asked the question, how many of you did fail? And the second part of the question was not audible to me because you were rushing. What you could have done is you could have set up a time block, opening for 2 minutes, body for 3 minutes, and conclusion for 2 minutes. That would have helped you to manage this time in a fluid manner. Overall, to sum it up, this was a desirably burning speech that was filled with laughter. Your narrative arc storytelling did help you, and the character framing and the visualization techniques. If you could work on speech progression and of course the time fluidity, this will not just be just a burning desire, but it will also inspire a lot of people in this room with a message. Thank you.
It's now time to felicitate the pillars of the club whose roles are pivotal for the club growth and running. May I call upon distinguished Toastmaster Sampath Saurirajan sir?
No, district driver.
Okay. Since he is not there, I would like to call upon the district trio, distinguished Toastmaster Partha Sardi, Toastmaster Vinod Kumar, distinguished Toastmaster Anirudh, distinguished Toastmaster Venkateshan, for felicitating the previous team XCOM. I would call upon Toastmaster Rajshekaran, Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Shanmugavel, Secretary, Toastmaster Shanmugavel, Secretary, Toastmaster Pramod Anand, Treasurer, Toastmaster Bharat K, Vice President Education, Toastmaster Anuradha, President, Toastmaster Pravda, immediate past President, thank you. We also recognize Toastmaster Ramya, who is a Milestone Chair. Thank you everybody. What a wonderful evening it was. So that's it from us. Thank you for all the energy, enthusiasm and support. Until we meet again, keep speaking, keep growing. Thank you once again. We now hand over the stage to our President, Toastmaster Bharat.
Thank you. Thank you, MC. I now invite our Milestone Chair Toastmaster Ramya to announce the winners of the Q contest, and which we have announced in the WhatsApp group.
Winners of Milestone Quiz, Naren. Pramod.
There was a quiz which was running in the WhatsApp group, and so the top 3 of the winners are being awarded here.
And the third place goes to our area director, C. Pravda. Okay, and we have another prize, Best Dressed Male and Female, and the judge was Mrs. Lakshmi Guruprasad, and the Best Female goes to Toastmaster Anuradha.
Thank you. Later on the latest.
It's a present surprise for me. Thank you. The Best Male, Rajasekaran.
Judge biased.
So actually I'm wearing this dress after 8 years. So
You deserve more than this then, if you're wearing it for 8 years.
Can I invite Toastmaster Pramod to put an announcement about the area conference.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bharat. I'd like to make an announcement. It's regarding the much awaited area contest, which is going to be on the 11th of October. It is at Sai Institutions, Verichari Road, Little Mount. And I request each of you to kindly register at the earliest. We'll be releasing the registration link soon. I'm the contest chair, and Ramya S will be our registration chair. So when we release the link, kindly register in large numbers, which needn't be said since in Medley we always register in large numbers. Nevertheless, it's worth the announcement. Thank you.
Now invite the distinguished Toastmaster Guru Prasad for the announcement of the division conference.
Thank you very much. Now I will be announcing 2 conferences now. First one is our division conference. Which division do we belong to? Hey, come on, yeah. Which division do we belong to? Division C conference is happening on November 1st. Details of the registration. I am just representing the team. Details of the registration chair will be shared soon in the Medley group, and you can reach out and register yourself. It's on November 1st. I'm giving you prayer announcement. It's on a Saturday. So plan your visit to Medley as well as division conference. We are hopeful, very much hopeful, that we will have a definite need to visit the division conference. Do you get the message? Only 2 people are nodding their heads. Do you get the message? Medley will definitely need to attend the division conference. Do you agree?
Yes.
So please do make it a point to attend division conference to cheer the area winner who is going to be from Medley. Now, moving on to the next one. Can I? This is about the much awaited semi-annual district conference. which is going to happen in a place which is very close to God's own country, that is Coimbatore. I hope most of you are aware from the posts that have been being released in TNTM group. I have joined. Shall I share my screen? Post this. Keep this open. Give me a minute. For information, I have been nominated to be the registration chair for the. Sorry. The details are. Is there a way you can make it a slightly bigger? No problem. The details are, it happens on November 22nd and 23rd, Saturday and Sunday at Coimbatore. Please plan your journey if you have not planned it already. Even before registration, it's more important. IRCT is already sold out for information. So reach out to me again. I have also taken a voluntary role as a travel advisor. I will not be paying for your travel, I will not be booking your tickets. I will be your travel advisor to Coimbatore. I will have some arrangements. We will take a call. Please plan for it. And the early bird offer for semi-annual conference is $2,999. Students will have a discount of $2,750 and non-Toastmasters will have to pay $3,499. How do you do it? I will be sharing this whole post in Medley group. First thing, even before going here, you have to go here. Select this UPI code. It gets copied. Go to your Google Pay. I am more interested in this than anything else. Go to pay anyone. Oh, Google Pay does not allow screen share. So in the pay anyone, you paste that code. Then continue. You pay for the conference here. Take a screenshot of your payment. Don't forget to take a screenshot of your payment, because the next thing you are going to do is reach out to this form and start filling your details. Add, proceed. You have to add your screenshot as well here to confirm it. So please do it as early as possible. Grab the early bird award. Okay, since I am a registration chair, I cannot motivate you why Medley should register in early at all, because that will become a bias in the district conference. But please, at least to attend the conference, though there are clandestine background reasons for all of us to register and go there, please register as early as possible. Reach out to me. As of now, being Medley, you can reach out to me. I will also play the role of spoke, or I will have one more person here. Reach out to me, but please make sure connect together. We will reach out to you soon about further arrangements over there for the local commute. There is a plan to arrange, okay, we are not planning the local commute. The Southern Railway has already planned a local commute from Coimbatore city to Etimadai. It runs a train in the morning, in the evening to suit our conference timings. So you can happily, without running for a taxi, bus, am I correct? Or, sorry. So, you have a train, comfortable train to reach on time and come out, which also helps us one way, not reach late or struggle here and there. You can plan all those information will soon keep reaching you in stages. But for now, the immediate thing you need to do is pay the amount and register the conference. And keep me updated parallelly whenever you are done. Any questions? Okay, considering time, questions will be taken offline. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I would like to thank the District 120 leadership team for taking time and participating in our milestone meeting. Distinguished Toastmaster Parthasarathi, Toastmaster Vinod Kumar, Distinguished Toastmaster Anirudh, Toastmaster Venkataseshan, Toastmaster Pravda. Thank you all for accepting our invite and being part of our 850th milestone celebration. I would also like to thank our job sponsor, Distinguished Toastmaster Neena John, for accepting our invite. She had immediately accepted the invite and she registered and said she will be available for the milestone meeting. Thank you, DTM and Neena, for being part of this milestone celebration. I would like to thank the Milestone chair and all the Milestone committee team, the hospitality chair, Toastmaster Annapurni, the registration chair, Toastmaster Raja, the chair, and many more people who have worked day and night to make this Milestone meeting a grand success. Do you have any guess on the number of flyers or the promo videos which was created by the PR and the team from Medley? Any rough guesses on the numbers that were created? We started this flyers and the promo right from the pre-milestone and then announcing the milestone. So there were around roughly 43 flyers and videos of promotions. The PR team were continuously working till the night, and then we used to send out flyers for review at 1:30, 12:30, 2:30. And a big round of applause to the PR and all the members. Last but not least, I would like to thank all the Medley members and Medleyans and fellow Toastmasters who have participated in this meeting and making this meeting a grand success. And with this sound of this gavel, I adjourn Medley meeting number 800. I request all the guest members to come over for the cake cutting and for the group photo. Thank you all once again for joining us today.
Photo.